What's up, everybody? Welcome to A Reel and a Beer. This is Michael King, my man Danny Martin, Miss Partee. We're going to do this this trailer reaction for Captain Marvel. I know everybody's excited to watch this movie. This is something that I know Marvel's our next step before we watch the last of the Infinity War, the second part. So I know everybody's excited. So I guess we'll get started.
Let's do it.
Way to start.
I used to work there.
Blockbuster.
I used to work there in Rainbow City.
Blockbuster.
Yeah. It looked like that.
War is a universal language. I know a renegade soldier when I see one. Never occurred to me that one might come from above. Space invasion, big car chase. Truth be told, I was ready to hang it up until I met you today. So you're not from around here.
It's hard to explain.
Yelling at
I keep having these memories. I see flashes. I think I had a life here,
flashback. Yeah.
but I can't tell if it's real.
Yeah. But he had the yellow.
We have no idea what threats are out there. We can't do this alone.
Coulson?
that Phil?
That's Phil Coulson.
Yeah. And that was the mask of.
I'm not what you think
Tell
I
you
am.
what. Wow.
Nice.
All right. We know where we're going to be at in 2019.
Nice. That's right.
That was very good. I even got the chills on that because
Started
Yeah.
off with a bang too.
very much
It did. It did. A little blockbuster action started off.
So. Yeah. Did you notice what was actually on the? Did you see the? I mean, this was my first one. I can
Go ahead, man. Lead us
Okay,
off.
all
Lead us
right.
off, bud.
Because it had like the green, because she got her powers from Marvel, Captain Marvel, and that was the mask. I felt weird. I was just like, they had that mask of Captain Marvel. He was like a captain in the Skrull military or something like that, and that was one of the. There's been several Captain Marvels, and. When it showed the mask that she had before she went red, and showed him on the table. Did y'all see the surgical table?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was green, and it was a scroll.
Well, that's what I was about to say. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, that was a scroll. I was really excited about that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thought that was absolutely awesome. I was kind of like this being my first reaction film. I didn't know how to or reaction trailer. Actually, how to react to it because. I wasn't very excited about Captain Marvel.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, but I really wasn't. But I was like, well, no, not Captain Marvel this way. I wanted it a different way. But yeah, I got some. That's gonna be awesome.
I think I started
Yeah.
getting excited about Captain Marvel when in Infinity Wars when the glove is hanging down
Right.
Mhm.
and everybody kept saying what they thought that meant.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was excited back then, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and showing like the younger Nick Fury.
Yes.
Samuel Jackson with hair. I mean, he's a cool kid.
And
either
Agent
way.
Phil.
Yeah.
And Phil. I mean, goodness.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I was glad.
He kind of like the like Samuel Jackson from Pulp Fiction to an extent,
If it was a little bit longer, okay, he did not have the Jerry curl, but it'd have been cool, if he had that going on. He's walking the world, he's came from Kung Fu, but yeah, I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. I wish it was a little bit longer, but everything that they actually, put in there, like, the Captain Marvel's, not Marvel, but Marvel. This is Captain Marvel, but the original
Yeah.
one, you had her with that mask on, not giving away too much, but then having him on the surgical table, and it was just, they fed in a lot, because before we actually started filming, there was like 2 trailers. There's one for like 2 minutes and some odd seconds, and there's one for 1 minute. And I was like, please God, let it be for 2 minutes and something.
Just those couple more seconds.
Yeah, just 2 more seconds.
Just give us a little bit more.
Throw some Hulk in there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care.
If Phil's in it and Nick Fury, I'm excited to see who else is gonna, surprise us and show up.
That's right, because I mean, we're all thinking, the only time you ever get to see Phil Coulson's in, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And, with, there's so many different things you can play with this, because you get to see the Skrull and Kree, war,
Yeah.
and that's something you only get to see the Kree and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
So
And that's
so what do you think about this? What do you think about the
I
trailer?
was waiting to see if Ronan was going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Good point. I didn't really think about that. Yeah.
I was waiting to see if Ronan was going to make an appearance.
No, I'm glad you said that because, I mean...
Nobody's really thought about that aspect
Yeah,
yet.
because it's like in the past.
Yeah.
Ronan's still alive, right here and there. And I mean, I've been waiting to see the Skrulls since, I'm sorry, Fantastic Four 1 and 2. Sorry, but Skrull was like a big deal with all of this, and I was very surprised that they even brought in the Kree or whatever before they even brought in the Skrull. I mean, it's we'll look at the comics. But I just like their characters. They were very mischievous and they were very intelligent and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's limitless. And you dropping the Ronin bomb, I mean...
I'm waiting. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, because that'll show him in not really... Yeah, I mean, it'll show him a little bit more in his youth when he wasn't as... probably a little bit more arrogant.
Yeah.
But
There's no telling
I don't know. When he finally got
telling.
that Infinity Stone, he was pretty damn arrogant.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's because
He's going to take on Thanos.
He was a bad. He was a bad person. Yeah. Well, yeah. He was very arrogant, but when you have somebody that's younger than grow up and being somebody that's they're arrogant and still in their elder age and stuff, and seem a little bit younger, more arrogance and stuff like that, and more stupidity, but still, God, yeah. I hope.
I think it's going to be great to see these
Fingers
characters.
crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed right here
Yeah.
for Ronan. Please
Yes.
bring him back in here.
Yeah. It's I think it's a lot of like seeing everybody young. That's going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to see a lot of characters we've seen dead for movies, like tons of movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the big thing is I do watch a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Phil Coulson's one of my favorites, man, because he just reminds you of what you would be if you were an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of like funny comments and things through the show.
He
The
surprises
car-
you with,
He does.
he seems very shy and nerdy, and then
Yeah.
his attitude and everything comes out, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think he's a robot? What about Nick Fury? Do you think he's a robot?
He could possibly be.
Okay, that's going
He's a
off
savage.
topic.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that
That's a
later.
whole
Definitely
different
savage.
We'll
conversation.
discuss that later. I mean, I
I don't know.
like.
He's lost a lot of limbs during
Yeah,
the
I'm
series, so
telling
he's probably not part row. He's kind of terminated.
He's shot in the chest. He goes to the island or whatever. But yeah, I mean, having him in it, and having that, he's a comic relief to a sense, but he's a serious comic relief.
Yeah.
Like in when he first met Captain America for the first time, in Avengers, and he pulls out the trading cards, and then it gets all sad, and at the end it shows the trading cards, there's blood all over it.
He's a fanboy.
He's a fanboy, absolutely.
We all know one.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I know a couple.
I think this is going to be one of those. From what we've seen on the trailer, it seems like this could possibly be a lot more of the human qualities that we haven't got to see in a lot of the superhero movies as of late.
Right.
Some of that they've already got all these established characters. Now we get a new one. Now I know we got a lot of Black Panther, but who's already Black Panther?
Right.
This right here, you kind of get the 80s. You get to get a lot of these people before they become who they were. You know. So.
And the fact that they're bringing in another strong female role model for younger kids. Like when I was my daughter's plural, daughter's age and stuff like that. I had so many different people to look up to. Batman, Bo, and. Yeah, that was y'all know what that's about. Yeah, Batman, Bo.
Batman guy. I can't hate.
I'm sorry, but anyways, and like taking my daughters to Walmart and them seeing like or whatever toy store and seeing like Wonder Woman and stuff like that. From when I was going to the grocery store and seeing, or not grocery store, but the toy store and seeing like He-Man, Batman. Iron Man, Spider-Man's, whatever, and then they're going to have that too. And somebody that's just completely nobody really knows that much about, like Captain Marvel, the female version of Captain Marvel. I think it's going to blow up huge. I see it not being a one and done film.
No, I don't
from
think
just
so.
a little bit.
I hope not.
I think, and I think if we're going to have a lot of the same thing, I think they've really strategically planned all this out. Of course, we know they have.
Yeah.
But, like even
Phase
with Black
one, too.
Panther, it was perfect timing right before Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and then when you get to see him in Infinity War, you're like, oh, wow, he played such a huge part, in Wakanda. That's where the major fight scene was.
Yeah, he hosted a battle. Hey,
Yeah.
you guys, why don't you come over to my house and we'll fight it out?
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
One, and he's only been in one movie,
Yeah.
So
I just
then
met you
I
guys. Y'all can come over and destroy my country now.
Yeah, exactly. And then with this, you get the same kind of situation. It seems. You get somebody, a big player, especially probably one of the biggest players that could possibly take down Thanos. And they're right here, right before the next movie comes
Right.
out. So I think that there's gonna be so much anticipation, like there was with Black Panther. You start thinking, well, this is the last I'm going to see before the next chapter happens.
Right.
So I think this movie will definitely blow up. We'll have a lot of I think the numbers are going to be huge for this one.
Okay, well, the big drop question for you. Okay, we got the Ronin. That was awesome. I wish I would have dropped that. Okay. Who else from, just thinking back from all the other, Marvel Universe movies that's been coming out and stuff, and those little pearls that they've been throwing left and right, who else do you think, I mean, my question for you guys, who else do you think that if they could drop it into it?
Who you thinking?
I said Hulk once, but that ain't going to happen. It'd be funny, but
I mean, depending on how far they go back.
Maybe a young Tony Stark.
that would be awesome. I think so, because because that would, the rumors of, him wanting to leave and stuff like that, and then bringing in, but
I mean, depending on how far they go back, Captain America may.
yeah, that is true possibility. But I don't know how much you recall the comics or whatever from the Infinity War, going back to Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the end, the golden cocoon.
You thinking Adam Warlock?
Got to. I mean, if it's molding into, Infinity War 2, which is Infinity War 2 is going to come out after this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that, the one person that will, of course, after the Infinity War stuff, it's Captain Fury calls Captain Marvel and says, "Hey, we got a situation," but there's got to be an Adam Warlock. There has to be.
I think everybody be jacked up to see it. I mean,
he's already been introduced.
Yeah.
With
True.
with them bringing it all in, that's phase 5, 6, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to get on to that. But my reaction to it so far, I'd give it a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Just for that. And there's not many of them I'd give it a 10 on.
Yeah.
Chili's.
Yeah. I think there's a lot to anticipate in this movie.
Yeah.
There's definitely, I think it's going to be one of those where, from what it's going to be, the build up of Infinity War to be, I think it's going to be right on par with you.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, I would give it like an 8, just because it's going to be one of those things where it's still building to the Infinity War.
Yeah.
And once we get it, then
Oh, yeah.
that's going to be your 10. That's going to be finally getting to see that battle get to go down.
I would like to see trailer 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm still gonna keep my 10. I never take them back.
Yeah.
But as of that, definitely, because I give it a 10. But I would like to see 2 and 3, just same way as I did when I saw Venom. I felt a lot better seeing 2 and 3 trailers, 2 and 3, because the first one was just like
Different clips.
I wanted to flip off the screen. I really did. Is that
Anything you want to add, Ms.
Yes,
Party?
please.
I think I'd give it a 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little nervous. It may let you down a little bit in certain areas, but seeing who all's going to be in it and the surprises is very exciting. So I'm still
agree.
fingers crossed for Ronan.
Ronan, I'll
That's right.
give you that.
That's right.
I believe you dropped that, but that was awesome.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be the cool one come up. Yeah, Adam Warlock.
Because
The girl.
we know that.
The girl
did.
did.
Yeah, we know that's going to definitely play in a lot of that war
Yes.
that's been going on with them for ages. So
Centuries.
we'll get to see a lot of I think of that and a lot of different aspects of it.
Right.
But, well, I guess we're going to wrap this thing up. Guys, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get the notifications whenever we put something new out. So we definitely appreciate you checking us out, and thanks for. So you guys have a good night.